Hi, my name is Travis Tormey. I'm a criminal defense attorney in New Jersey. Today I'm going to talk to you about heroin charges. The two types of heroin cases we typically see are either possession of heroin or possession of heroin with intent to distribute. Let me talk to you about heroin possession first. That is typically a third-degree felony in New Jersey. You're facing 3 to 5 years in New Jersey State Prison. If you have no prior record, you are eligible for a diversionary program called pretrial intervention, known as PTI. They'll put you on probation. You stay out of trouble, meaning no other arrests during that time, and they can randomly call you in for a drug screen. You pass your drug tests, stay out of trouble, and the charges will be dropped at the end of your probationary period. Remember, you can only use PTI once in your life, so this will be the one time. Possession with intent to distribute is a more serious offense. We'll take a look at the facts and circumstances of your case and see whether or not the state can actually prove distribution. Those facts and circumstances include the amount of drugs in your possession. Was there a lot of weight? Number 2, how much money did you have on you? If you had a lot of money, it tends to show that maybe you were selling drugs and not just using them. 3rd, did you have any scales or other drug paraphernalia that would show that you may have been distributing heroin and not just using it? Lastly, do they have any other stone cold evidence, such as an informant, text messages, a black book showing the actual sale or distribution of drugs? Now, if you're facing possession of heroin or possession with intent to distribute, don't panic. There are a number of defenses we can use to try and beat your case in court. Number 1, was there a traffic stop involved? How did the officer come in contact with you in the first place? If there was a traffic stop and the initial probable cause for the stop was not valid, then all of the drugs or anything they found in your car, drugs, guns, whatever was there, thrown out in court. It's called fruit of the poisonous tree, a legal stop. Anything they found as a result of that is out. Number 2, how did they find the drugs? Was the search legal? Was there a warrant? If there was a search warrant, was it validly given? Was there probable cause for the issuance of the search warrant? Did they get the dogs? How did they move forward to obtain the search warrant? Second, if there was no warrant, did any of the warrant exceptions apply, such as plain view? Many times the officers say, oh, the drugs were in plain view on the floor. Were they actually in plain view? Did they have to go into your car and move some stuff around and then say, oh, look, the drugs are in plain view? That's not plain view. Number 2, was it a consent search? For a consent search to be valid in New Jersey, they have to tell you that you have the right to refuse to consent. Usually this is done on a form. They inform you of your rights. They're telling you that you have your right to refuse. Is there a form? Did you sign the form? Was it a valid consent search? If any of these potential defenses apply to your case, or even if they don't, there are a number of other ones that we can use to try and beat these charges. Contact my office anytime for a free initial consultation. I'm happy to talk to you about your case.